reviewer is here, and I'm back to give y'all this movie review of Time Felon. And this is a movie, as you see at the bottom, it's based on a powerful true story. All right. The director was Charles S. Dutton. The stars, of course, were Omar Epps and Delroy Lindo. And then they also had other actors such as Justin Pierce, may he rest in peace, Treach from Naughty by Nature. They had the rapper from Salt-N-Pepa, I believe that's Pepper, that's on here. She plays a little role on there as well. Y'all know that I love movies that's based on true events. It's like one of my favorite categories of films. So the movie starts off with Omar Epps as Greg Yance, and they out on the street just slanging, hustling, doing their thing. And the dude, Jody Barnes as Pookie, is his, partner in crime. And they out and about, and then Clifton Powell, that plays Kingpin, he's on there as well. And they got caught up with the law, drugs and stuff like that, so they're in jail. It's a lot of tensions in there. I believe it's in Chicago, so it's a lot of crazy things that happen inside the jail. Like they fight in, they go into war with each other. I mean, that jail place is just on some straight up ruthless, heartless environment, you know what I mean? So fast forward, Greg Yance is sentenced to either 5 years in prison or he do 6 months in a county boot camp. And of course he chose the 6 months. And Pookie didn't had, he already had priors before getting this charge. The pretty much sum this all off. I think this is a really well put out film. Charles S. Dutton plays a low part in there as well. What I like about this movie is that it's very inspirational. It goes to show that even though you may have done some things in the past, it's never too late to make a 180. I don't call it a 360, but make it a 180 and change your life around. Because I know a lot of people dwell on the past and they expect the person to still be that same person back then when they turn a new leaf. There's some scenes that I do kind of felt was cheesy, at times, or kind of like a scene that I probably wouldn't really watch because I kind of know the outcome. I'm more of a dialogue person. This film has a lot of it. Matter of fact, in this film has some really good dialogues. One of my favorite scenes off of this movie is when Delroy Lindo, who played as Calhoun, he's one of the drill sergeants in that boot camp, is when he had Greg Yance in like a closet or something like that, and he gave him this speech. I felt like that speech was so powerful. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll put that link in the description box for you to check it out. And honestly, there was not one thing that I disagree with Calhoun saying to Greg Yance on that scene. Another one of my favorite scenes is when Greg, he got out of jail, or he got out of boot camp. They're just sitting on the porch. Pookie came over to talk to him, stuff like that. I don't want to get too much into it, but some things happen and I'm like, he's just peeping out the whole thing, trying to figure out what's going on. And you got to watch the movie to understand what I'm saying if you haven't seen it. This movie should be on DVD, available to get if you really want to watch it. So the pretty much save my piece on this. This is a film that's really worth watching. Only one time though. Do I think it's a repeated watch? Maybe, depends on if you're an Omar Epps fan or not. But like I said before, it's very inspirational, and you could learn a lot from this movie. Learn a lot on what to do and what not to do. So, and also Treach played a little role on there. He's like one of the gang members. He's like, he has that speech impediment too. You know what I'm saying, on there. I might upload some of the scenes from Clifton Powell. I felt like one his scenes was powerful too, well, sort of to speak. But he's a very underrated actor, man. He doesn't get his credit where it's due. So, but anyway, that's it. Shout out to Charles S. Dutton for directing this film, and like I said, it's on point too, and it's rated R. So, but that's it. Shout out to all the actors and all the actresses and who was a part of this film. Much love to the real folks, and I'll be on here back with another review. All right, peace out, guys.